Good morning. The next article is power in AM, that is power in amplitude modulation. Power in AM, power in amplitude modulation. Here we are interested in finding out the energy in amplitude modulation. The energy in amplitude modulation can be found by finding the energies of the contents. How many contents are there? 3 contents are there. And what these contents are? These are the 3 frequency terms. One is EC cos omega ct. It is original carrier voltage. The second content or member is MAEC divided by 2 into cos omega c minus omega m into t. It is lower sideband. The third member, the third content is MAEC divided by 2 cos omega c plus omega m into t. It is upper sideband. Total energy in amplitude modulation must be equal to energy in this term plus energy in this term plus energy in this term. That is, to find the energy in amplitude modulation, we need to find energies in these 3 frequency terms and take sum of these energies. These energies are spent per unit time. As these energies are spent per unit time, we talk of power instead of energy. The energy consumed per unit time in the aerial or in the resistive load of the amplitude modulator is always proportional to square of amplitude. If we consider voltage, it will be proportional to square of amplitude of the voltage. If we consider current, it will be proportional to square of amplitude of the current. So let us see the power contained in first term, then power contained in second term, then power contained in third term. This power plus this power, power in this term plus power in this term plus power in this term will be total power in the amplitude modulated voltage. Power in the first term is let me write this as PC, and this is proportional to EC square. Amplitude is EC. So PC, power in carrier, is proportional to EC square, or I can simply write PC is equal to constant K times EC square, equation number 1. Power in lower side band will be, let me write this as PLS, proportional to MAEC divided by 2 whole square, or I can write this as power in lower sideband is equal to constant K times MAEC divided by 2 bracket square, equation number 2. And then power in the upper sideband will be PUS proportional to MAEC divided by 2 square of this, or let me write this as PUS is equal to proportionality constant K times MAEC divided by 2 bracket square, equation number 3. And so total power must be equal to power PC plus power PLS plus power PUS. Total power in amplitude modulation must be equal to power in carrier plus power in lower sideband plus power in upper sideband. So let me write here PT, total power PT is equal to PC plus PLS plus PUS, that is equal to KEC square plus K MAEC divided by 2 bracket square plus K MAEC divided by 2 bracket square. This is further KEC square plus MA square EC square divided by 4 K times, here also K times MA square into EC square divided by 4. Let us take KEC square common from these 3 terms, so that it will be KEC square into 1 is left here plus here MA square by 4 is left here, also MA square by 4 is left, that is for the KEC square into 1 plus MA square divided by 2. MA square by 4 plus MA square by 4, it will be MA square by 2. Equation number 4. If the modulation index is 100%, that is if we have MA is equal to 1, then equation 4 can be written as PT is equal to KEC square into 1 plus 1 divided by 2, that is KEC square into 3 divided by 2, that is nothing but 3 by 2 PC, equation number 5. So total power in the amplitude modulated voltage is 3 by 2 times power in the carrier PC from equation 1 KEC square. So this KEC square can be simply written as PC, power in the original carrier. So PT, total power in the amplitude modulated voltage is 3 by 2 times the power in the carrier. In other words, I may further write PC is equal to 2 by 3 PT, equation number 6. Power in carrier is equal to 2/3 of total power in the amplitude modulated voltage. This way we can find the power in total power in amplitude modulated voltage, power in the carrier voltage, power in the lower sideband frequency, lower sideband, power in the upper sideband. For 100% modulation, MA is equal to 1, we can have relation between total power and power in carrier, which is given by equation 5 and equation 6. PT is equal to 3 by 2 of PC, or PC is equal to 2/3 of PT. This way we can find the power present in amplitude modulated voltage. So here we complete power in amplitude modulated voltage. This is purely mathematical part. Hope you understood everything from this article. Next article is about frequency modulation. We shall start this article in the next lecture. Thank you.